Hi, I'm Prado-Magadia, writer-director of Love's Bitter Fruit. The concept for the film came to me 20 years ago while I was still in film school, but the potential of the story did not occur to me until we made it into full-length feature movie.
Hi, I'm Prado-Magadia and co-writer of Love's Bitter Fruit. The original concept for this film was actually of an old man who decides to commit suicide after the death of his wife. What we wanted to do was give a backgrounder on why a person would do that in the first place. Give the reasons, perhaps, that it was a great love of his life, like Romeo and Juliet, that he would actually brave killing himself rather than face life without her. Or perhaps that because of his colorful past, he had seen so much violence that after a while he decided to put the violence on towards himself.
Love's Bitter Fruit has a simple plot, but we have layered it. On the surface, on the top, is the love story. Inside of that is a man's internal struggle with his past, his conscience, and with his God. Around it are two sub-stories that support the main storyline, and they all converge in one conclusion: that any type of authoritarian system results in the sacrifice of the individual for the benefit of the few, and abuses become the norm because absolute power corrupts.
Martial law was one of the darkest periods in Philippine history. Millions had to watch as thousands were abused, abducted, tortured, and murdered without trial and perhaps without cause. Thousands will bear the scars of all those years. And this film simply seeks to remind us of the horrors people had to endure in order just to survive.
We named our character Justino because he is a judge. He symbolizes justice crippled by the authoritarian martial law. Justice cannot serve without a heart, as Justino cannot go on without his heart, his wife Corazon. Like the law and the decency that were compromised during Marcos's time, Justino as judge believes he must now sentence himself for the crimes he has committed in his own conscience. He is a survivor. He survived World War II, the Death March, and even martial law. But what happens to a survivor when he has lost the very reason for wanting to survive in the first place?
We are inviting you now to take this journey with us and breathe life into this unique and touching story. A story of a man who faces reality in order to understand exactly what does make life worth living.